This ancient city was carved into cliffs by an advanced civilization 2,000 years ago. Now paranormal investigators are trying to find out what's lurking in its canyons. This is the amazing story of the lost Arab city of Petra and what secrets it holds that have been hidden for centuries. 2,000 years ago, the Nabatean kingdom thrived in this unforgiving desert. They were renowned for their ingenious water management systems, allowing them to flourish in one of the most inhospitable climates on Earth. Over several generations, they carved their entire city into the sandstone cliffs. Today, we can still explore these magnificent ruins, and just to see them is an unforgettable experience. But there's something else here too, something sinister and dangerous. Join us as we revisit Petra through the lens of travel vlogger Diana. She's a young explorer whose channel documents her solo adventures around the globe. With over 500,000 subscribers, she's not deterred by visiting some of the world's most remote locations alone. And today she's headed to the ancient city of Petra in Jordan. The city of Petra, also known as the Rose City, is one of the world's most breathtaking archaeological sites. It was once a thriving metropolis and cultural hub situated along important trade routes. But unlike many historical cities, it wasn't built from brick, stone, or wood. Instead, it was carved directly into the sheer rock face. To this day, only about half of the site has been explored and unearthed. So it's easy to imagine how the vast complex could easily hide a few secrets. As Diana arrives, she is stunned by the beauty of the canyon as she walks through the narrow passageway leading into the treasury. Sunlight streams through the opening at the far end, illuminating the magnificent structure. Diana can't believe how perfectly the Nabatean architects planned the entrance to the treasury with its iconic facade. In the distance, the light dances across the intricately carved columns and statues. The colors shift from deep reds and pinks to golden hues. But soon she notices something disturbing. As she stands there mesmerized by the treasury, she hears a voice whispering her name. At first she dismisses it, assuming it's another tourist. Then she realizes she's alone. There are no other people around. Where did the voice come from? Diana decides to continue exploring the site and hopes that she won't hear that voice again. The Sikt is a narrow gorge that leads visitors into the heart of Petra. It's flanked by towering sandstone cliffs and is a passageway to the lost city. For thousands of years, it served as a natural corridor connecting the outside world to the hidden oasis of Petra. Walking through the Sikt gives visitors a sense of mystery and anticipation as they turn towards the main attractions of the ancient city. It's almost like walking into a portal. But Diana doesn't realize yet that the vortex of the Sikt is more than just a passageway. She continues her trek deeper into the ancient city and eventually reaches the monastery, another remarkable example of the Nabatean architecture. The monastery, or ad-dir in Arabic, is one of the most impressive structures at Petra. Perched high up on a mountainside, it dominates the landscape with its towering presence. As she looks around, she sees that the monastery was once adorned with colorful paintings depicting religious scenes and mythical creatures. Unfortunately, centuries of erosion and human interference have taken their toll on the monastery. Many of the precious artworks have been lost to time, leaving visitors to marvel at the faded remnants of a glorious past. Still, despite the damage, the monastery remains an awe-inspiring testament to the ingenuity and artistic skill of the Nabatean people. As Diana explores the intricate details of the monastery, she can't help but feel a sense of wonder and reverence for the people who lived here so long ago. How did they manage to carve such a massive structure into the solid rock? What kind of life did they live here in this isolated desert city? As she walks among the crumbling ruins, she imagines what it must have been like to live here all those years ago. She can almost hear the echoes of their voices and footsteps resounding through the empty halls. Then suddenly, Diana hears a noise behind her, footsteps echoing in the Sikt. She turns around, but there's no one there. Confused and a little frightened, she continues on to the royal tombs. These tombs were used by the elite members of the Nabatean society and are considered to be the finest examples of their architectural achievement. Diana marvels at the symmetry and balance of the facades, as well as the intricate details of the carvings. Each tomb is unique, featuring a variety of designs and motifs, including garlands, vines, and mythical creatures. Some tombs are decorated with vibrant colors, while others showcase the natural hues of the sandstone. As Diana gazes upon the royal tombs, she can't help but feel a sense of sadness. These grand structures are all that remain of the Nabatean aristocracy, and they stand as a reminder of the impermanence of wealth and power. Yet despite their grandeur, Diana feels uneasy. Every time she tries to film the tombs, her camera glitches and shuts down. She tries to start it back up, but it won't work. She tries to shake it off, thinking it's probably just a glitch. But then she hears a voice whispering in her ear again. It says, "Don't record here, you're not supposed to." Startled, Diana whirls around to look for the source of the voice, but there's no one there. Shaken by the experience, she quickly puts away her camera and starts to walk away from the tomb. As she does, she can't help but wonder if there's something more to this place, something she's not able to see. Could there really be spirits haunting these ancient ruins? Or is she just letting her imagination run wild? Either way, she knows she needs to move on. The sun is setting, and she wants to get to a safe place before dark. But then suddenly, Diana feels a cold hand grip her shoulder. She screams and turns around, but there's nothing there. She looks down at her camera and sees that it's recording. She watches back the footage and sees that for a split second, she can see a shadow figure standing behind her. It looks like a tall, thin man wearing robes. He seems to be reaching out towards her, but then he disappears. Diana is horrified. She drops the camera and runs away. She doesn't know what to do. She wants to get out of Petra, but she's afraid that whatever or whoever was following her will hurt her. She runs through the sick, but the voice keeps calling her name. She can feel its presence getting closer and closer. Then suddenly, she trips and falls. She scrambles to her feet and looks back to see that the shadow figure has caught up to her. It looms over her, its eyes glowing red in the darkness. She screams, but no one can hear her. The last thing she remembers is the feeling of icy cold fingers wrapping around her throat. When Diana didn't show up for her next video, her fans began to worry. After all, she'd never missed a video before. They reached out to her friends and family, but no one had heard from her since she arrived in Jordan. A search party was organized, and authorities began to investigate. They found her camera and backpack near the royal tombs, but there was no sign of Diana. To this day, no one knows what happened to her. Some believe that she was kidnapped, while others think that she may have stumbled upon something she wasn't supposed to find and was punished for it. The most disturbing part is that after Diana disappeared, other tourists began to report seeing a shadow figure in their photos, near the same tomb where her camera was found. Is this the ghost of the Nabatean king? Maybe he's warning visitors to stay away from his resting place. Or perhaps he's simply curious about those who come to explore his ancient city. Whatever the case may be, this mysterious shadow figure serves as a reminder of the enigmatic history of Petra and the secrets it holds. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.